Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 most paused animated movie moments.
All your favorite movies. I got movies that haven't even been released yet.
For this list, we'll be looking at those wait, did I really see that? Moments that make us rewind and pause in animated films. When have you reached for the remote to do a double check on movie animation? Let us know in the comments down below. Number 10, an alternate Times Square, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
One day this weird thing happened. And I mean like really weird.
When Spider-Man is transferred to a new dimension by Kingpin's Collider, her visit to Times Square is worth the pause. The billboards make it clear that Miles Morales' New York is not the same as ours. The Blue Man Group has shifted colors, and the Broadway musical Kinky Boots is trying out some Kitten Hills instead.
I was blown into last week. Literally.
Did you know that Google used to be called Backrub? In this dimension, it regrettably didn't change its name. We'd definitely be getting in line for the intriguing Shaun of the Dead and Bridesmaid sequels being advertised. Between business logos, entertainment, and sports figures, there's a ton of fun alterations to take a look at.
I landed in New York, but not my New York.
Lucky for these folks, Spider-Man is there to save the day.
Number 9, giving props, Coraline.
Something smells good.
Neil Gaiman chose the director of The Nightmare Before Christmas to bring his delightful, creepy story to the big screen. What better way than stop motion to create the bizarre and disturbing parallel world of Coraline's button-eye other family? The talented creators get some well-deserved props in one quick moment. When the moving truck arrives at the Pink Palace apartments, check out the lower right corner of the back door. If you pause, you'll see the word Stop Mo Rules written in graffiti. This film earned both Oscar and Golden Globe nominations for Best Animated Feature, so it's fair to say that the stop motion in the film definitely does rule.
Isn't that why we moved here?
Something like that.
Number 8, Creature Features, Zootopia.
We are gonna follow the Night Howlers.
Okay. How?
Know this guy?
Uh-huh. I told you, I know everybody.
While Officer Judy Hopps and Con Fox Nick Wilde work together to solve a missing mammal mystery, they run into some shady characters. One of them, small-time crook Duke Weaselton, is selling bootleg DVDs.
Ha ha! Well, hello, step right up. Anything you need, I got it.
His display is worth a closer examination. The titles are all hilarious animal spoofs of other Disney films. Along with some other recognizable covers, you'll get a laugh out of a cat-themed version of Moana and Pig Hero 6. If you're having trouble placing the Giraffe cover, don't feel bad. It was meant to be a hint at the future release of a Jack and the Beanstalk film called Gigantic. Sadly, Disney shelved the film and it was never released.
Well, look who it is. The Duke of Bootleg.
What's it to you, Wild? Shouldn't you be melting down a popsicle or something?
Number 7, Criminal Bunny Mask, Sing. Who can forget the scene-stealing bunny Snowball from The Secret Life of Pets?
It's like a club, but with biting and scratching.
When Max and Duke are rescued by the rodent leader of the Flush Pets, they are terrified by his over-the-top antics. Is it any wonder why the bank-robbing gorillas in Sing choose to use such an intimidating face for their mask?
Go, go, go!
This fun callback can be found when Johnny is asked to assist Big Daddy's gang. If you take a closer look, you'll notice those cute white masks definitely bring to mind a certain cottontail mastermind.
Where's your mask?
Number 6, movie hopping characters, Frozen.
Tell the guards to open up the gate.
When the Arendelle gates are finally open, Anna gets to enjoy the stream of colorful guests as they arrive. Wait, did anyone else see a familiar brown pixie cut?
For the first time in forever.
If you pause at just the right moment, you'll notice Rapunzel and Flynn from Tangled wandering into the palace. We guess it makes sense that foreign royalty would attend such an important event. However, Rapunzel had a visitor in her land that was a little more difficult to explain. Somehow, Pinocchio ended up in the rafters of the Snuggly Duckling pub. Maybe the puppet-loving Fang has been entertaining the rest of the tavern with his version of the Disney classic.
Bruiser knits, killer souls, and does little puppet shows.
And Vladimir collects ceramic unicorns.
Number 5. Dr. Nefario is chilling out. Despicable Me 3. Did you ever wonder what happened to Dr. Nefario? He was busy creating gadgets for Gru in the first 2 Despicable Me movies, but he disappears for the 3rd.
Ah, Dr. Nefario.
I know how you must be feeling. I too have encountered great disappointment.
Shouldn't he be there to help Gru when he's fired from the anti-villain league? Well, if you're fast with your remote, you'll see him hanging out in the lab.
Hey, don't say anything you're going to regret.
Oh, no le pamos. Recuitas. Ciao, Perú.
What? Wait! You're serious? Come on!
Right before the minions walk out on Gru, you get a glimpse of the ancient inventor encased in carbonite. Since Nefario loves science fiction style technology, it's a fun reference to The Empire Strikes Back. We can't help but wonder if he was just looking for a little peace and quiet. Those minions can be pretty chaotic.
Oh, they've encased him in carbonite. He should be quite well protected. If he survived the freezing process, that is.
Number 4, a quick flash, The Rescuers. It's possible that this titillating pause was never meant to be discovered. When the film was released in 1977, most people didn't think about home viewers being able to examine a single frame.
Sure wish we'd have taken the train.
In 1999, the scandalous moment was finally exposed after a new home video release. What caused all this hubbub? As the intrepid rodent duo is flying on the back of an albatross, there is a flash of a woman in a window behind them.
Oh, I just love takeoffs.
It's definitely inappropriate for a kid's film. She only appears in 2 non-consecutive frames, but don't try to find them on Disney+. This pause was only possible in the quickly recalled 1999 home video release.
Captain, you fly beautifully.
Number 3, How It All Began. How to Train Your Dragon, The Hidden World.
Come, cry into my full, thick beard.
One of the beautiful things about How to Train Your Dragon films is how relationships progress across the series. One lovely payoff is found during the wedding of Hiccup and Astrid in the 3rd film. As they stand together, there is a touching tribute on the stone behind them. Carved into the column is the image of Hiccup reaching out to Toothless. It's the same picture found on the poster for the 1st film. This moment of friendship between boy and dragon is what brought Hiccup and Astrid together and helped them become such strong leaders. Since the dragons are no longer a part of their daily lives, it's a heartwarming homage and a fun detail for fans to discover.
How's the tail holding up? Probably could use some oil and a little fine tuning.
Look, it's okay. They're friends.
Number 2, a peek at Jessica, Who Framed Roger Rabbit. There are some definite moments in animated Disney films that make you ask, did I really see that?
She traded her vice to the sea witch and got legs. Jeez, man.
I knew that.
Ariel's been turned into a human. She's gotta make the prince fall in love with her, and he's gonna kiss her.
When Ariel gets her human legs in The Little Mermaid, it's possible there's a bit too much of her new form revealed. Another of Disney's red hair beauties is also the subject of questionable paws.
What an unfortunate accident. Nothing more treacherous than a slippery road, especially when driving in a maniacal vehicle.
After a cartoonish car accident, Jessica Rabbit is flung from the vehicle, and her gown dramatically flies as well. Regardless of her state of dress or undress, just remember,
I'm not bad. I'm just drawn that way.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1, Dust in the Wind, The Lion King. There are images from The Lion King that we'll never forget. Rafiki lifting baby Simba into the air and the death of Mufasa are two that will always stick with us. Unlike these emotional moments, there's a shot in the film that's memorable for its possible hidden message.
Somebody once told me that the great kings of the past are up there, watching over us.
When adult Simba is contemplating his past, he flops onto the edge of a cliff. As flower petals and dust fly into the air, they seem to briefly form letters against the starry sky. Is it a random collection of particles? Is it a secret call out to the SFX team? Or does it spell out a word that's pretty inappropriate for a children's film? You just might need to pause and decide for yourself.
Ever wonder what those sparkly dots are up there?
Pumbaa. I don't wonder, I know.
Number 2, a peek at Jessica. Who Framed Roger Rabbit?